Hi, and welcome to my garden. I'm the Angry Gardener, and this is my show. Lately, I've been kind of irritated. I'm trying to get a tropical feel to my garden, and I found that there are Satsuma oranges that grow in colder climates, cold hardy down to zone 7, I believe, a variety out of Texas. Yet, I can't find a way to get them here. So that is my current mission, is to figure that out. But hey, seems you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. That would be great. And give me a couple likes. Feel free to comment. If you see something you like or something you're curious about, let me know and I'll try to address it. But this is part of my ongoing weekly series of Watch My Garden Grow. This week it's been quite chilly out. We even had some more snow. February, yeah, shouldn't be surprised to see snow and cold weather, but I'm ready for May and my plants to be growing and flowering and to be beautiful. So let's take a walk through the garden and I'll show you what we've got going on. Oh, look at that. I've got a great crop of moss growing on my roof. Hey, on the upside, here in a couple weeks, you're going to find that we're going to have a shiny new roof. Just waiting for them to pick a date to start and get her done. My wife has been busy. She's the artsy crafty one. She's been making flowers for our yard. They don't need water. They don't need sun. They don't need fertilizer. But check these out. She's still got to get the stakes put together and attached. This one here is my favorite. But she collects random glassware when she's out at the vintage shops. And you may have noticed that we've got some of them that she made a couple years ago. There's one there. There's a couple over by the greenhouse. We'll see those when we get a little closer. No activity here, but it has been chilly, and I did expect that it would take a couple weeks before we might see anything. Temperatures are going to start to go up a little bit, so hopefully that'll get going. The ranunculus wilted a little bit with the snow and cold weather, but still a lot of life there. Not a lot going on over on that side of the yard. You may remember a few weeks ago I showed that this was starting to bud. It's a apple blossom rhodogersia or some such, but I think it started to bud. It got the cold weather and it said no, not yet. But a few other things that were starting to grow. That actually kind of looks like celery to me, but it's not. That's a delphinium. You may have seen my episode on how to plant delphinium seeds. I collected seeds from that last fall and I planted them the other day. Had another nursery visit this week. I went to One Green World in Portland, Oregon. Just about everything they sell there is either edible or it produces something edible. I will include a link to their website in the notes below. But this week, what I found was I found my Ganura. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Who knows? Ganura tinctoria, otherwise known as dinosaur food or Chilean rhubarb. It is edible. It gets huge, and I think it's going to be a great piece for the yard. And so far, the only tropical type fruit tree I've been able to find that I can plant here is a pomegranate. And here is my pomegranate tree bush. It's really a bush, but the folks down at One Green World were so helpful. They had so many varieties of pomegranates, but this one is the crimson sky, and reportedly it It fruits early, it ripens early, as well as it will even ripen in our cooler climate. Typically, a pomegranate requires a much warmer, a very warm summer to get ripened. But I can't wait to see it grow. Rhubarb continues to do well. Nothing going on over there. Those are just patiently waiting for the dahlias to arrive. I need to get one of my, I have another rose bush I need to relocate over here. There's a lot more tulips and things. You can't see it here, but trust me, I'd never lie to you. My pride and joy currently is my bamboo. Can't wait for the warmer weather. Well, let's check out the greenhouse because God knows it's warmer in there. Oh, yes. Very nice. It is. 75. A few things happening in here. Not really. That is the walnut sprout that I planted. You'll see nothing has occurred yet. But now that it's much warmer in here, hopefully something will happen soon. Still haven't got around to repotting the geraniums or the fuchsias. But the fuchsias over here, nice and green down there. Can't wait to get these babies out in the yard again. Nothing going on with the begonias. These are all my begonias. But here, oh, I bet you next week we might see something. And then under here, this is where I've planted dahlia seeds and delphinium seeds. And I still have just all kinds of other things. I'm going to do a video later this week on planting lupin seeds. Scarlet lupin I collected. I don't remember what this is. Love in the Mist. I don't know what that is. But it was a seed swap and it looked cool. 4 o'clocks. Boy, if you haven't planted those, that's a pretty plant. And then cone flowers. I don't know what those are. We'll figure that out. And then I've got some other, oh, those are for seeds for when it gets nicer. My brother hooked me up with some amazing sweet corn. Oh, some scarlet beans. And then my sister hooked me up with, this is some sort of orchid seeds. Look at that, how it kind of comes in and out of focus. Huh, how odd. I'll have to figure out how to use my phone. And then some glass gem corn. Not sure what that's all about. Huh, isn't that irritating how it just kind of goes in and out of focus? Oh well, life happens. Need to spend some more time in the greenhouse. My little baby palm trees. And this little guy, I'm gonna plant him in the dirt. I read somewhere last year that trumpet angel trumpets, I can't remember their actual names, should be cold hardy here in our area if I stick them in the ground. So that's about it today. Come back next week and we'll see what's happening then. See what I can get done. What else might green up? Until then, happy gardening, stay warm, and don't forget to subscribe.